Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to introduce some of our research work on human-centered AI for healthcare gamification. I would like to thanks for the organizer and the Damo Academy for inviting me for giving this talk. So, as this morning, Prof mentioned, the work I introduced is from NTU Lilly Research Center. So Lilly is a joint research center between Nanyang Technological University and also the UBC Canada, University of British Columbia, for active living for elderly. We are the first such institute in Asia and one of the first in the world for AI for aging. Yeah. Okay, so this photo shows when Singapore is launching 49 elderly care, right? We know the child care center, right? So when PM Lee Hsien Loong launching 49 elderly care, Lilly was invited for showcase all the Lilly technologies, including Lilly technology for dementia, frailty, 3H, as well as diabetes. Yeah. Okay, at Lilly, we explore a long list of the AI technologies. I think due to the time constraint, I will not go through the details of each one. I would like to highlight the human-centered AI. What's the difference between like the normal AI technology and the human-centered AI? So we view the future, right, is really a human AI collective, which include human beings and AI beings. So in healthcare, which means medical doctor, like AI, as well as patient, will work together for a better like patient-centric care. So there is a famous quote saying that AI will not replace medical doctors, but medical doctors who refuse to use AI might be replaced in the future. So another famous quote is called like a medical doctor will see patients, but AI will see all the personal big medical data for the patient. In Chinese, it's called 医生看人 AI 看病 something like this. So these are the new trends. Yeah. So definitely the human AI interaction is an important part. So I show here curious AI, the AI with curiosity, AI, ethical AI, persuasive AI, and explainable AI are some of the important topics at Lilly we are doing research. So I want to declare I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a computer scientist. But in the past over 20 years, we have been working with medical doctors for human-centered AI for patient-centric care. Yeah. So for Lilly, things is for AI for aging. So I want to highlight how important is AI for aging, no matter you like AI or hate AI. Because for the first time in the human history, we are going to have more elderly than young people. So as Prof. Liang mentioned in the forum, we have to use technologies. Yeah. But definitely AI is part of the technology. And For elderly, here we list a lot of chronic diseases they suffer, like dementia. We know every 3 seconds there is one person turn into dementia. Yeah, so that's very scary. Yeah, and also stroke. Yeah, Parkinson, frailty, diabetes. So these are all the chronic diseases elderly commonly exist in elderly. Besides this, like loneliness, right? Yeah, and the need for the companion, right? If we do not have a human companion, we may provide a robot companion or AI companion which can work as a human AI collective, which means you have the patient, you have the family, you have the AI who as a companion, right? That link you and the family and also the remotely medical doctors. So that's why we foresee the human AI collective in the future will be the new normal, yeah, for the patient care. Yeah. Definitely general well-being and quality of life, yeah, as well as multi-mobility. I think in the morning, Dr. Lü Le has mentioned so that cancer screening algorithm can filter out as many as 7 or 7+ cancers just from a simple video clips. Yeah. So why this is needed? Because in elderly, many are suffering multi-mobility. Yeah. Okay, so over the years we published top research papers as well as receive research award from the top conference and other venues. Yeah. So Dr. Amy Cole, who was the Senior Minister of State of Ministry of Healthcare, she once commented the Lilly Research Center is really Singapore's first center which addressing aging challenge and opportunities. Yeah. So we do not view the senior citizens as a silver tsunami. Instead, we feel they have golden knowledge, they have golden wisdom, so they can also have golden opportunities if they can take care of their good health and the quality of life. Yeah. So at Lilly, we develop a lot of AI-empowered wellness games. Yeah. So those games have already benefited over 10,000 senior citizens in Singapore. So here shows the how Lilly's technology have really gone out from the lab, from the hospital to the community and home. Okay? As you can see, there's a photo, right, with this 101 years old grandma. Yeah. So she's playing Parkinson assessment and the rehabilitation games. So in the beginning, we thought it will be difficult to convince her to play the game because she never played games before, computer games. But in the end, it is so difficult for us to stop her playing games. So as you can see, once your human-centered AI, the human-AI interaction, you can design into interaction which the elderly need 0 time to learn and can straight away to play. And they love it, yeah. Not only, you see, in Singapore, okay, this is the US. Here I know many medical doctors. I believe you heard about Miao Clinic, right? That is the largest Chun, in US. And as you can see, we recently have a workshop with them because many of their leaders believe gamification. US will become a gamification nation. So what is gamification? Gamification is to use game design element into a non-game context, such as healthcare, such as health. As you can see, gamification is becoming increasingly popular, right? So in China, there is a very famous gaming company called Tencent, right? It starts from a virtual multiplayer games, massive multiplayer games, which means you come into the game to spend like 10 cents and 10 minutes, yeah. So then how, many people are attracted by the game. Why? From psychology. Since we are young, we like to play games, right? Until we are aging, we never stop playing games. And different countries, they may play different games, but all are very interested in playing games. So how to use, combine AI and the games for like disease early assessment, early risk assessment, early detection, and also early intervention. Yeah, so Mayo Clinic, in fact, they are planning to send 70,000 of their employees for the gamification training. Okay, in Japan, yeah. So as you can see, this grandma is 80 plus, right? And he in fact is not a computer scientist, right? Even not a technology people, but he started to teach herself how to code, right? And because he liked to play games, but he feel all the games are for young people, not for really for the seniors. And he really learned how to design games, and he designed a game just for elderly and become one of the best-selling game in Japan. Yeah. So with all the AIs now, like programming become easy, right? Yeah, it's like the natural language. So everyone can become a game player and also a game designer. Yeah. Okay, so basically, hybrid AI and the games, you can have a few benefits, such as better patient behavior, improve the patient care outcomes, yeah, and better intervention, yeah. So that is my main theme of today's talk is human-centered AI and the gamification for frailty. Yeah. So in the morning, right, Dr. Lü Le and other medical doctors talk about a lot about cancers. And this afternoon, I'm going to talk about frailty. Yeah. So frailty, in fact, in Singapore, like the pre-frailty is close to 40% of the elderly. We call a pre-frail. Okay, for a frailty people, he may not have cancer, he may not have stroke, right? But because 40 plus, we are losing our muscles, right? Then quickly he went to a frailty status, and this frailty status make their mobility slow, make their cognitive slow down, and so make them become a high-risk person for multi-mobility. Because of frail, then they got heart problem. Because of frail, they got like dementia. So how to really do early assessment, early risk analysis for the frailty and the intervention is like a challenge, yeah. And internationally, like frailty and frailty research is a hot topic, yeah. So there are international conferences on frailty. And we, supporting by Ministry of Healthcare, the Innovation Challenge, So together with Tan Tock Seng Hospital, Wulan Health Campus, so we propose this called SAIF system for the early assessment and also intervention for the frailty. As you can see, we have the virtual nurse, which is an AI company, and we have about like computer gamified work, gamified exercise, and also nutrition. So all these games, after they play, we can automatically fill up the frailty assessment form. Yeah. And personalized intervention can be arranged. Yeah. So for example, for the frailty assessment, yeah, at home or community, so we put many kinds of the low-cost sensors. Yeah. As you can see, no matter they are walking or they are holding things and also riding the bike. So we are like collecting personalized behavior trajectory data so that our AI algorithms can auto-fill up the frailty assessment form so that we can identify the early symptom of the frailty. So we have conducted the first large-scale intervention program for frailty, yeah, in the whole world. You know, Singapore, the community service is a leading service surrounding the HDB flight. So those, there are over 105 participants in 3 community centers. I think in Singapore we have over 100 community centers. Yeah. And as you can see, we have achieved very good result for early assessment as well as for personalized intervention. Gamification for cognitive, cognitive capability monitoring and intervention. Like as I mentioned, the dementia is one of the leading chronic, and every 3 seconds there's one from the world turn to dementia. And because of the aging population, in fact, Japan is the first country under aging population, and China has the biggest population. But for Singapore, the growing rate is the highest. So that's why both frailty and cognition are the national challenge in Singapore. Yeah. So currently, the diagnosis for the dementia, most are in the advanced stage when the family member find this elderly cannot difference the sugar and the salt, right? Cook the strange taste meals. So when this happens, is normally is already in a very advanced stage. Yeah. So similarly, we have proposed this ADL+. ADL means activity of daily living, right? There are 15 activities of the daily living for the medical doctors to identify the pre-dementia, right? The pre-dementia stage. As you can see, we have the virtual ADL+, which is iPad games. So we can, from this one, can identify some of the early symptoms. We also have this TMT, is the trial making, it's a test which normally in the clinic, the doctor asks the patient to connect 1 to 26 or A to Z. From that, drawings, they can also identify some symptoms of the for the dementia. And we also have this visual cognitive ping pong, because ping pong is a game everyone likes to play in Asia countries, especially for Chinese population. So we simplify the virtual ping pong game. So no matter the elderly in the wheelchair, they can simply identify either green ping pong or yellow ping pong, and we were asked to hit only that color to test their selective attention, because the selective attention is one of the early symptoms of the ping pong. So by doing all these gamifications, we are able to design this first digitalized toolkit for cognitive monitoring assessment. Yeah. So we collaborate with Tan Tock Seng Geriatric Clinic Center. So in Asia, there's only 2 hospitals only accept 50 plus elderly. One is the Tokyo Geriatric Hospital. The other one is Tan Tock Seng Geriatric Clinic. So basically, using the games, we are able to early detect those pre-dementia populations. And with our AI-inspired gamifications, so we are able to do the personalized intervention in 6 to 9 months to achieve the traditional intervention, like a flagship traditional intervention is called FIGURE. So we are able to achieve the similar intervention result as the traditional FIGURE one for 2 years. So this way, we significantly delayed the onset developing from pre-dementia to dementia. Yeah. So these are the some of the screen capture photos which we tested in Singapore Community Center and the senior homes. Yeah. So as I mentioned, to our surprise, when we, after during the daily pilot testing, a lot of, even they already have light dementia, they will come to us say, it's not fair, today I only able to play twice and the other people can play 4 times. As you can see, they really like to play our games. Yeah. Yeah. So the other one is for 3H, right? I think 3H is like the high BP, high sugar level, high fat level in the blood, right? And with 3H, China has over 300 million pre-3H population. And basically 3H can further develop like stroke, dementia, and frailty. Yeah. So it is also very important. And similarly, we developed this A3C system, okay, with AI and the gamifications, as you can see, various of the 3H assessment and the intervention can be seamlessly done at home communities, beyond the hospital, so which is so-called care at home and care at community. Yeah. So in Singapore, I don't have the number in Malaysia. In Singapore, surprisingly, we have 5 million population, almost 2 million people never have a formal healthcare record in. So this big population, if you do not do the community-wise early assessment and early intervention, they will become the biggest burden to Ministry of Healthcare. Right? So basically, once the detect of the stroke and the diabetes, the late stage of frailty and the dementia, they consume a large resource. Yeah. So this is the short video for the Wuhan Healthcare Campus. Yeah. So this is the first AI-inspired hospital. It's a community hospital in Singapore. Yeah, it delayed a bit due to the COVID.
Touch points in this canvas, we will deploy our AI technologies and products to augment the future smart healthcare.
As you can see, a lot of Lily technology are embedded in this AI-inspired, including our A3C, the gamified 3H management system. Yeah. So if they have enough walks and follow a good nutrition, they can even get the real vegetable and the fruits as a reward. Yeah. So this video, half are the real, real things from the hospital, but since it's not really done yet, and half are really from generative AI, you can see. Yeah. So, so the rest, I think, due to the time constraint, I'm not going to all this. This is we won a best paper in the IEEE game conference and a lot of award about the after knee replacement, the pain management. So when we play games, our brain was like occupied by the gaming and you feel less pain. So after knee replacement, a lot of patients have to go back to the hospital is because they didn't do enough exercise and this personalized, game for the knee replacement. These are for the stroke, the stroke detection as well as the stroke rehabilitation. Yeah. This is for the Parkinson. Yeah. Yeah. And the last video is the care at home, the aging in place. Yeah.
Aging rapidly as a result of increasing life expectancies and decreasing birth rates. It is estimated that by 2030, a quarter of Singapore's population will be over 65. The demographic changes will have profound economic, social, and political implications. Many governments are putting in place policies to address the challenges of an aging society. Technology can also play an important role. The Lilly Research Center, a collaboration between Nanyang Technological University and the University of British Columbia, has been set up to research and develop cost-effective technologies that will assist the elderly to lead a healthy, comfortable, and dignified lifestyle. It is one of the world's first research centers focusing on information and communication technology-empowered ageless aging. It aims to spawn a new interdisciplinary research area which combines innovative service computing, social cognitive theory, and human-centered design to build a technical foundation for an ageless society. Concepts such as crowd intelligence, unobtrusive sensing, context awareness, and personalization will be employed in a range of ageless services to promote active, independent living. To maximize the impact of its research, Lilly is working closely with medical institutions such as Tan Tock Seng Hospital and the Pacific Parkinson's Research Center. Through technology innovation in interactive digital media, human factor research, big data analytics, community informatics, and with strong support from our industry partners, we are confident that we will turn the silver challenges into golden opportunities.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.